Welcome to Not Another Teen Drama, a podcast where we analyze the evolution of teen shows from the 90s until today. We're your hosts, Amy
and Gina, and we're on a quest to watch the pilot episode of every teen drama.
Today, we're doing a special episode where we rank every show from the 2010s.
Yes. And I was like, do I have anything else to say? Yeah, so we're finally done with our 2010s teen dramas as of, what was the last one? Dare Me.
Dare Me.
Dare Me. Yeah, so we have our tradition of ranking all of the teen dramas when we finish a decade. So I have the tier list up. We can go over our categories. At the very top, we have 10 out of 10 would watch. This is for shows that we watched the pilot and then we immediately were like, yes, I want more. I will be watching more. Then we have liked it, which is we like the pilot, but maybe we'll watch eventually. Not so sure. One episode is enough. Pretty self-explanatory. One is enough. We do not plan to continue on in our journey of this show. Didn't hate it is for shows where the pilot was fine, didn't hate it, but, didn't love it either. And then not for me is shows that we maybe wish we hadn't had to watch the pilot. So those are 5 categories. Yeah, should we get started?
Yeah, we have quite a few shows to get through.
I think there's like 60 something. So.
Yeah, so it's been over a year since we started the 2010s. We started with Pretty Little Liars. So
yes,
if you can remember all the way back when we did that one.
Right. Yes. Yeah, so these are just in a random order. We can just start at the top and then move our way through. We have A Love So Beautiful.
A Love So Beautiful. Yeah. Our first Chinese teen drama.
Yes.
Which I had seen a little bit of. It's about like a first love in high school. A girl has a big crush on her classmate.
Right. Yeah. And I think both of us were kind of like, meh, on this one. Wasn't our thing.
Yeah.
So I think maybe starting out in the middle is a good place.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. Maybe one day I'll revisit it, but
not today.
Not today.
All right. Then we have David Makes Man, which is the Oprah Winfrey Network show about David, who is in 8th grade, goes to a magnet school, and he lives with his little brother and single mom, and he's, trying not to get caught up in the gang activity in his neighborhood. So this one was one of our more serious ones.
Yeah.
So
it definitely felt more like a movie.
Yes. From the director of Moonlight.
Yes. So it had very good acting and cinematography, but it was a little bit heavy in comparison to our usual teen dramas.
Right. I feel like I would put it in liked it because maybe I would watch it if I was like in the mood for that type of show, but it's also not normally the type of like teen drama I go for. What do you think?
Yeah, I'd agree. Yeah, it's more like a long movie, like a miniseries. So yeah, if I was in the mood for it, I would watch it.
Exactly. All right, 13 Reasons Why. Everyone's problematic fave.
Yeah, a classic teen drama.
I've watched all seasons of this, but I'd say I'd only enjoyed the first season, so I would probably put it in liked it.
Yeah, I binge watched the first season when it came out, and I was very hooked on it. And then when the next seasons came out, I was kind of just like, I don't really care to watch it again. So, yeah, I'd agree. Liked it.
Okay. Cool. Liked it then. All right. American Vandal. I think one of both of our faves.
Yeah,
So,
definitely a teen drama mockumentary
Henry.
where
Yeah.
they're, trying to solve some crimes at their high school.
Yes. So, I mean, I would rewatch this, I think. The first season at
Yeah,
least.
it's very well made and it's really funny. So
Yes. I like
definitely high
Jimmy
on my
Tango
recommend
and
list.
Griffin Gluck.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, sounds like a fake name, but
Wait, what?
I said his name always sounds fake when I say it. Griffin Gluck.
Oh, yeah, it is a kind of a funny name.
The alliteration. All right. Elite or Elite, the
Yes,
Spanish
or
show
mm-hmm.
about kids that go to a elite boarding school, and some scholarship students go because their school fell down, something like that.
Yeah, yeah, there's some, bad management or something.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
yes.
Okay. I would say I put it in liked it. I feel like I plan to continue watching it. I just haven't gotten to it yet.
Okay. I think I think this one for me is kind of one episode is enough.
Okay.
Um, but it was pretty good. I would say it's kind of similar to some other teen dramas.
Right.
The poor kids go to the rich school.
Yeah. It's
And so
very
I was
Gossip
like,
Girl.
yeah, kind of seen it before, but
Fair.
it was still
Fair
good.
enough.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Let's put it here then, because I haven't actually watched any more than one episode. All right. All Night is about I think this is an Awesomest TV one where all the teens have their grad night, and they have an all-nighter at the school.
Yeah.
Immediately bottom for me. No
Yeah,
questions at this time,
this one
please.
was not good. It had a lot of YouTube actors
Yeah.
who I think did not do a lot of acting in the past. And there was a lot of cliches. I was
Yeah.
just like,
And
okay.
it just wasn't funny. Was trying to be funny, but it just wasn't. So
Yeah, not for us.
all right. Everything Sucks. This one is in Boring, Oregon, and the freshman boys are in the AV club, and Sydney Sweeney shows up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, this one, it was also a kind of period piece. It was set in the
Yes,
90s.
90s.
But you couldn't really tell too much. I guess
I
other
mean,
than AV Club.
it was better
Do
than
they still have those?
Dead of Summer, for sure,
That's true.
as far as period pieces go.
That's true.
I'm even kind of between one episode is enough and didn't hate it.
Yeah, me too. I didn't even really remember this episode that well.
Yeah.
I kind of just forgot about it. So I'd say didn't hate it. It wasn't the worst, but it also
Right.
wasn't really something I enjoyed a lot.
And then there was also controversy around it because Sydney Sweeney has kisses another character that's underage in the show. The actress is younger than 18 and Sydney Sweeney's over 18. So it's controversial.
Yeah, that's a
because of
little
that,
bit fishy.
which is not great. So yeah, didn't hate it. Okay, Huge, which is Nikki Blonsky from Hairspray attending fat camp. I feel
Yes.
one episode is enough.
This one I actually have seen the whole season of
Yeah.
because I watched it when it came out. So I can't exactly remember how old I was.
Okay.
I must have been around freshman in high school, maybe.
Okay. Would you say you liked it?
I did like it. Looking back, I think there are some problems with the show, fat shaming and stuff. But it was an enjoyable show to watch when I watched it. So
Okay.
yeah, I put it in liked it.
Cool. All right. End of the Effing World, which is two teens run away from home and murder someone. I
A
feel like
classic.
this is like, you know those tweets where it's like explain the plot of a movie badly? Like I feel like that's what I'm doing. I'm like two teens run away and kill someone, which is like very like a piece of what happens in the show, but
It's accurate.
yeah,
I mean,
I
I
guess
feel
that's
like
true.
this is one of the shows that you can't really describe, you know?
Yeah.
It's
It doesn't fit
you
the
have to
mold.
watch it.
Yeah. All right. I would say liked it. I watched all of this, but what do you think?
Yeah, I'd say liked it as well. I did watch more than one episode. I know that for sure. I continued watching it, so I must have liked it enough.
Yeah. All right. East Los High, which is teens in Los Angeles. This was Hulu's first like Latinx cast, I think,
Mm,
for a show. I feel like that's what we said in our episode. Um,
yeah. This is another show that I watched when it came out. So I watched
yeah.
the first season. It is kind of a silly show. Like it's very dramatic.
Yeah. It's very
And
like soap opera-y.
yeah. And the acting is not the best, but it's a fun show to watch. So
Okay.
I'd say liked it, like end of liked it.
Okay, yeah, that's fair. I would probably say one episode is enough, but I didn't, like I like I feel like I like the pilot enough. I feel like the because I remember this show was pretty low budget for the first season because it was like wasn't it like a student project or something? It was something like or like indie or something like that.
I think so.
And then
I think
and then
Hulu
Hulu
bought
bought
it.
it. So like the
Yeah.
first season was a little bit more low budget and then it like got better. So
Yeah. It
um
has some crazy plots in it. So I think it's like a guilty pleasure watch. Yeah, there's like teen pregnancy and like cheating and like all this stuff. Yeah.
oh man. Oh man.
Yeah. Exciting.
All right. Insatiable, which is Debbie Ryan gets her jaw wired shut after she punches a unhoused man and then loses a bunch of weight and becomes a pageant queen.
Yeah, another one where it just sounds crazy to describe it.
Yes. I mean,
But
personally, I would put not for me. I really did not like this, but I know like it got 2 seasons, so people liked it.
yeah, I liked it enough. I probably wouldn't watch it. But I did like how it was styled.
Okay.
Um, yeah, but yeah, probably wouldn't watch it. So didn't hate it for me.
All right. I think that's fair. Um, all right. Dead of Summer was kids at summer camp in the 80s. Um,
With some spooky
yeah.
ghosts.
Yes. I was actually kind of excited for this one because I do love like a horror slasher camp situation, but it was very disappointing. So I would probably put it like between one episode is enough and didn't hate it. Either of those would
Yeah,
work for me.
it was not my favorite. I probably put in didn't hate it. I think they were trying to do what Scream did, like pay homage to the 80s horror slasher camp
Yeah.
movies, but they did not do a very good job of it.
Yeah.
So it's like, it's more disappointing than if it
Right.
was just like an
Unfortunate.
original TV show.
Yeah. All right. All American, which is football in LA.
Yes.
Spencer James lives in Crenshaw, which is a poor neighborhood in LA, and then he moves to Beverly Hills to play football at Beverly Hills High School. Notably, not the same high school in Beverly Hills 90210.
No. This is this is the real one? Or is it just another fake?
No, I think there is Beverly Hills High School, maybe.
Yeah, because I think
In Beverly Hills 90210, it's West Beverly
Right,
High,
which is not a real high
which is
school,
not
I
real.
think. Yeah.
Right.
So
Right.
maybe they are set in the same one, except for one is like a fake one, you know?
Yeah, I think so. It's supposed to be, but the name is not the same.
Yeah.
Um, okay. I've seen all of this. It's still ongoing. I would put it in 10 out of 10 for me
Mm.
because I do very much enjoy watching it. But
Yeah, I mean, I liked the pilot a lot. I think if I was a bit more into sports dramas,
mm,
I would like it more, but I still liked it a lot, so
yeah,
that
it's
works
giving a
for
bit
me.
of the OC
Mm-hmm.
slightly.
Yeah.
Um, all right, Free Reign, which is horses in England. Is that
Yes.
it?
Yeah, she learns how to ride a horse, right?
I don't
She
even think she learns
moves.
how to ride. She learns how to like talk to a horse.
Oh yeah, she's like a horse whisperer.
Yes, 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 yes.
Yeah. This one is definitely was targeted towards a younger audience.
Yes, definitely.
Probably more like preteen than high schoolers. Um,
Yeah.
so either not for me or I didn't hate it.
Oh, you'd go all the way down here. I mean, I guess it quite
Um,
literally isn't for us because we're not.
yeah. Yeah. Not like it was terrible. It wasn't terrible. It
It just,
just
yeah.
wasn't for me, probably. Or like,
Okay.
yeah, didn't hate it.
I'll put it here. Because I remember there was like pieces that I like kind of liked,
Mm,
but
yeah.
overall didn't hate it. I think it's fair. Okay. Bunheads, which is ballerinas in Paradise, California. Um, and Sutton Foster marries a guy that dies.
Oh,
That's the pilot, so
that
that's not
sounds
spoilers.
sounds so sad. I mean, it was
Um,
sad actually. I was pretty sad.
it was sad.
I was like, oh,
Um, I've watched all of this season. Bunheads isn't like my favorite show.
Hmm.
I watched all
I,
of this. It wasn't like my fave teen drama, so like I probably put it in liked it. Um,
yeah. I definitely did like it. I've seen at least a few episodes of it. I continued watching it after the pilot.
cool.
So, yeah.
All right. Then we have Finding Carter, which is um baby gets kidnapped and then she's found as a teenager. Um
Your summaries are so funny.
yeah.
But
That's what happens.
they're accurate.
Yeah.
I guess teen
Uh
dramas are just crazy.
yeah, it's very, very wild concepts.
Yes.
I really liked this show. I want to say there were 3 seasons. I actually don't know how many seasons there were, but I've watched all of them. It was on MTV. I really liked it. I was like sad when it got canceled. I remember. So like I would put it in 10 out of 10.
Yeah. The
But
pilot was pretty good.
yeah.
Um, I was very intrigued. I was like, why was she kidnapped? What happened? Who is that lady? Her fake
Yeah.
mother.
And I remember we went into some pretty deep spoilers in our episode. So if you are curious, you can go back and listen to our Finding Carter episode and we'll get into the nitty gritty of why she was kidnapped.
Yeah.
And who was kidnapped after her, because there's multiple kidnappings in this show.
Oh my.
Um, okay, are you good with 10 out of 10?
Yeah.
Or you want to put it? Okay, cool. Um,
Euphoria. This is another very famous teen drama.
Yes. I've, again, seen both seasons of this. Zendaya is an addict, and she has friends. That's...
She has
kind of-
friends. And all the friends have their own problems.
Yes. Yeah. And a lot of
Yes.
nudity. Because it is HBO.
Yeah. Yeah.
Um,
Um,
what do you think?
yeah, this one is just like so famous, you know?
Yeah.
It's like the modern teen drama
Right.
that everyone's
yeah.
watching.
Yeah.
And yeah,
I'd put it in liked it somewhere. Probably up
yeah. This is one that I think I should watch that I haven't seen yet.
here. Okay. Do you have HBO?
Yeah, well, my sister has it,
You have
so I
access
use
to
it.
it.
Yeah, exactly. Um, After I finish watching White Lotus, I'll watch it.
Good choice, good choice. Um, okay, Baby, which is the Italian teen drama about two teens that get into sex work, and yeah, and is based like roughly based on a true story, which is a bit.
Right.
I always thought was a bit weird that it was based
It
on a true story.
Yeah, it's kind of a weird thing to glamorize in
Right.
a
Yeah.
teen drama,
100%.
because it's like a serious case.
Right.
Um, this one I didn't love. I'd put it in, I don't know, didn't hate it.
Yeah. I think that's
What do you
fair.
think?
Yeah, I would say like I was either gonna put it here or here, so I think that makes sense. I feel like we're being. This is our second time recording this because we had technical difficulties first time, and I feel like we're being harsher this time round.
Ooh,
I don't remember what it looked like before, but
honestly, yeah, it'd be interesting to compare it
yeah.
if we changed our minds.
All right, Dare Me, which is about cheerleaders. Um,
Hmm.
I have watched this whole season. I really liked it. I don't know if this is recency bias, but I feel like I would put it in 10 out of 10, but I'd also like liked it is also fair, I think. Cuz I don't I feel like because we talked about it recently, I'm like, "Oh yeah, like I'm hyped that this was a good show."
Yes, I've only seen the pilot, but the pilot was really, really good, I thought.
Yeah.
Um, so it did make me want to watch more. And I really like the actress.
Oh,
Um,
the main girl.
yes, because she was in The Get Down, which is another one of
Right.
my faves.
Yes. We'll get to that one. I
So
think that's on this list.
yeah, so I will. Yeah, I'm happy with 10 out of 10.
Cool.
I thought the pilot was really good. Yeah.
Yay. Okay. Atypical, which is about an autistic boy and his family and how they kind of manage everything, I guess.
Yeah,
Um,
his coming of age story.
yes. I've watched all 4 seasons of this. I think it's fine. I know there were some like controversial things about it.
Mm.
Um, but like I wouldn't rewatch it by any means. So I feel like maybe like the bottom of liked it, but even though I've watched more than one episode, I don't feel very strongly about it.
Yeah, I was going to say one episode is enough for
Okay.
me. I didn't feel a very strong desire to keep watching it after I watched the pilot.
Yeah, that's fair. All right. High School Musical, the musical, the series. Olivia Rodrigo and Joshua Bassett sing High School Musical
Yeah.
songs together. Um,
Yes.
that's what happens, at least in the pilot. Or I guess they're not together in the pilot, but in the first season. I'm
This
immediately 10 out of 10. I've watched all 3 seasons.
yeah, this is
Like,
definitely a very good teen drama. It
yeah.
has the right amount of camp and the right amount of self-awareness
Yeah.
to make it not cringy.
And
So,
nostalgia. Yeah.
hmm
It knows how to like take that nostalgia and use it wisely.
yes. And I do love some singing. So,
Yes. I love a musical.
yes,
Yeah.
it's a good one.
All right. Jane by Design. Jane accidentally gets a job at a fashion company while she's in high school, so she has to like do double duty and live 2 lives and have the best of both worlds, one might say.
Whoa.
Um,
Yeah.
that said, I did not like the show.
I remember when it came out, I was a fan. I watched a few episodes of it. But watching it now, it doesn't make sense. It's,
Right.
it's pretty silly. Like,
Yeah.
they did not do any research when they hired her. They're like,
Right. No, it's
no
like
credentials.
as someone that like understands like how like the corporate world works, there's no way she could be hired like that. Absolutely not. Like that's very
Yeah.
illegal.
Does she even
Um
have an ID? I don't know.
No one knows. Yeah. I don't know. Also, I remember it being like really unclear where they were, like if they were in New York or not, and that was
Right.
always bothered me.
It yeah. It seemed like it was New York, but it did not look like New York.
Right. Like it feels like they were trying to give New York vibes, but like not explicitly say it's New York, and that just is like bad.
Hmm.
So honestly, like I mean, I don't know. I don't want to be that harsh. Like it's definitely not as bad as All Night, but like
No, I'd say yeah, didn't hate it.
yeah. Is
Yeah.
All Night gonna get its own tier?
Wow. I mean, yeah, these bottom tiers, they're kind of similar or, depending on how you look at it.
Yeah. Like I feel like didn't hate it is like eh. Like
Yeah.
I active like I was like okay, I watched one episode, I'm okay, but like All Night, I actively wish I didn't watch it. You know,
Okay.
like I wish I took
Okay.
that hour
Maybe
back.
yeah, maybe like didn't hate it could be like it's not like something that I liked, but maybe somebody else would like it.
Right,
But
right.
not for me. It's really like I don't know.
Like I don't know how anyone liked this show.
Yeah, this one's it's pretty bad.
I think that's fair. Okay, Legacies, which is the Vampire Diaries and the original spin-off about vampires, werewolves,
Yeah, all those
goblins. Oh my! I don't know if
supernaturals.
there's goblins in it. I don't know. I couldn't think of a third one. Witches, I guess.
Probably.
I mean,
Yeah.
I feel like I. I was gonna say I don't really watch like these supernatural shows, which is a lie because we will get to Teen Wolf. But I wasn't like okay. On one hand, I like didn't hate it, so like I'm kind of like meh on like this episode, and then but also there's like uh so much lore. Like this is the third show in like the spin-offs, and I'm like I can't commit to like the rest of the series to
To
care about
watching all of
this.
it.
So that's why I would put it in one episode is enough. But I don't know what about you?
Yeah, I do remember liking the pilot. Um, but yeah, I haven't seen the originals, which this one is like their kids or something, right?
I don't know.
Something like that. So yeah, it's pretty hard to get into when there's so many other shows you'd have to watch beforehand.
Right.
I
Okay.
I
So where are we
do
putting
know that my
Legacies?
mom and sister have seen Legacies and they liked it. So,
Okay.
but there are definitely more like fantasy lovers than me.
Mm.
So I think it's like more up their alley than
Fair
mine.
enough. Fair
Yeah.
enough. So what? One episode? Or do you
Yeah,
wanna?
I think so.
Okay.
That's fine.
Okay. Okay. Light as a feather. Um.
A witch one. What about
Yes, they play
witches?
light as a feather.
Yes, and there's some evil, evil being
Yeah. They
trying
hang out in
to
a
cause
cemetery.
havoc. Yes. Of course,
Um.
as you do.
As you do. Um. Honestly, like I feel like cemeteries are like a pretty big motif in teen dramas. Like I can think of like
Yeah.
immediately like multiple shows where they have scenes in cemeteries, but
Yes. I remember Smallville. They were in the
in Vampire
cemetery.
Diaries, yeah.
Yes.
Which like maybe there's a correlation between scenes in cemeteries and dead parents in TV shows because at least both
Okay.
of those they were visiting their parents' grave.
Okay, yeah, that does make sense. Like they're
Yeah.
not just there to hang out.
Yeah,
They're
but
there
this one
for
they
a
were
reason.
literally just hanging out.
Yeah. They were like trying to spook themselves.
Yeah, it's very
So.
like Bloody Mary vibes.
Hmm.
Um, I didn't like this one, so I would put it down here and didn't hate
Okay.
it, but
Yeah, I
I
think
could be
I
convinced
liked this
otherwise.
one a little bit more. Um, I do like the like witches sometimes. And it was a little bit intriguing. You're like, what's up with this girl? Like, is she possessed? Is she just like evil? I don't know. Um, but yeah, I'd put it between one episode is enough and didn't hate it.
We'll see how we can even out these
Yeah, is it
tiers.
a bell curve?
Yeah, are we gonna get the bell curve here? Um, all right, Looking for Alaska, based on the John Green novel about
Yeah.
Miles slash Pudge, who is looking for his great perhaps. Spoiler: the great
Mm,
perhaps is a girl.
of course it
Um,
is.
of course it is. Um, I've watched all of this. I read the book. I like the book. I like the show. Um, so I'd put it up here. I mean, I like either top two is fine with me.
Okay, yes, I've read the book and I did like the book. Um, yeah, the pilot was pretty good. I did like it, but I don't know if I would keep watching it. So I'd probably put it in liked it. But
Fair enough. Fair
I did
enough.
like the actors and like, it was a good pilot. So
Yeah, I like the
yeah.
main girl in it.
Hmm.
Love Alarm, which is about a phone app that tells you when people have a crush on you.
Yeah, that's kind of scary.
It
Um,
is.
but it's a South Korean
Right.
teen drama. Um, this one I didn't love. I think there's much better other like K dramas. Um, cause yeah, it's like a love triangle, and I don't love triangles.
Mm.
Yeah,
I
how'd you
feel
feel about it?
like I I I feel I'm trying to think of what I thought when we did the episode. I feel like I didn't care. Like it just felt like very basic. Like I didn't really care about the like Love Alarm app situation. Um and also I'm okay, I remember at the end of the pilot was when uh they like kissed in the pilot. So then it was like,
Yes.
where are we going from here? I do
Oh,
remember that. Do you know what I'm talking about? That's the
yeah,
end of the episode, right? Okay.
yeah.
Um,
But I didn't like it because the guy who kissed her, like his best friend, was in love with her, and I was like,
right.
why would
Okay.
you kiss her
Yes.
if your best friend is in
Yes.
love with her?
Yes. I do remember now. Um, yeah. One episode is enough.
Yeah,
One episode is enough for me.
it's enough. It's enough.
Okay.
Motel.
Mortal, which is about demons, demon possession.
Yes, demons and like the afterlife. He's like the Grim Reaper.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
I would put this in one episode is enough because I can acknowledge that it's like a high quality production, like it's a high budget and it's like well made. I can't not my type of show.
Yeah, same. It was a bit too dark and intense for me.
Yeah.
I was just like a little bit
Yeah.
scary. But yeah, this was also a French show,
Right.
which is kind of
Was
fun.
French. All right. On my block, kids in where are they in this? Are they in LA?
I want to say
Um
LA. Yeah.
Yeah, and their friend joins a gang and they're trying to get him out.
Yeah. This one,
And
they're like just starting high school, so they're
yeah, they're
freshmen.
freshmen. Yeah, it's
Um,
very freaks and geeks
yeah.
in that aspect, but besides
Mm-hmm.
that, not really. Um, uh, I've heard like it's really good,
Mm.
so like I would put it in liked it because I mean I liked the pilot. I haven't watched any more of it, but I wouldn't be opposed to it.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I'd put it like end of liked it.
Yeah. All right, Pretty Little Liars.
A
I've
classic.
watched all these episodes. I read a lot of the books. I have watched Mike's recap on YouTube of the show maybe thousands
The
of times. Um,
Wait, really?
not thousands of times. But I've watched it a lot.
Isn't it
It's
very
very good
long?
background. You know, like if you're doing stuff, just like in the
Mm.
background. You know,
Yeah, maybe you'll like pick up new things every time you
right?
watch it.
Well, because like it's just like funny to watch, and then there's like or funny to listen to, and they're like 2-hour videos. So like it's
Yeah.
just like Anyways, that probably says too much about me. But anyways, I'd put this a 10 out of 10. It's like not good, but it's like perfect teen drama.
Yes. Yeah. It kind of like defined the teen dramas for a little while.
Yeah. Like it's like when you say teen drama, like this is like exactly what you mean. Like some of these other ones, like I'd say like Euphoria is a bit more prestige, and then like, you know, like they're like, but like I feel like Pretty Little Liars is like,
Yeah, it falls in like
dead
the
is in the
distinct,
center.
yes, teen drama category.
Yeah.
So
yeah. What do you think? Have you only watched the pilot?
Yes. But I know a lot about it just because it's so famous.
Yeah. I feel like it's like the perfect dumb show to watch. Like if you're like, I just need like cheesy escapism and like wild plot lines that make absolutely no sense and a little bit of spookiness, then that's for you.
Spooky.
Yeah. I mean, look at them in that photo. They just buried a dead body.
It's true. It was one of the first like more like mystery teen dramas. Quicksand.
This one is Swedish and
yes. It's about a school shooting.
School shooting. Yeah, this one's dark as fuck.
It's very dark.
I honestly like as a teen drama, I would say I didn't like it. But as just like a television show, I was intrigued.
Yeah. It was pretty interesting because they have like a lot of flashbacks. So it's kind of like a like why done it? Like like what led to this big tragedy. Yeah. So yeah, I would say it was good in that aspect. But yeah, for a teen drama, it wasn't my favorite.
Yeah. You think didn't hate it?
Yeah. Didn't hate it.
Yeah. I'll move it in the middle. Okay. Ravenswood, which is a spinoff of Pretty Little Liars, where Caleb goes to Ravenswood and then finds out he's actually like a dead person reincarnated. So it was bad. I've only seen the pilot of this one, but everyone, including Pretty Little Liars fans, were like, "This is bad."
Oh no! It only got one season, right?
It only got one season, yeah.
Yeah, which is too bad because I do like that actor. I thought he was pretty good.
I mean, yeah, he went back to Pretty Little Liars.
It's like, sorry.
It was like, Caleb's back from Ravenswood because his show failed.
Aw.
But that's how like Haley Lou Richardson and like Brett Deer met, which is like wild.
On Ravenswood?
I think so. Weren't they both in Ravenswood?
Yeah, now that I think about it, I think they were. Which is kind of crazy because like you would not think of Ravenswood when you say those people's names.
Yeah, well, because I just watched like Haley Lou Richardson like in the new Jonas Brothers music video. That's why I had her on top of mind. But
there's a new Jonas Brothers music video.
Yeah,
I have to watch it.
And she's the main girly in it.
Oh, okay.
After she met Nick Jonas and confessed her standum to them, because I think
in real life.
Yeah, I think she met Nick Jonas like through FaceTime on like some late night show, and then like she like shared that she met them at a meet and greet when she was a kid.
Oh, no way.
Yeah, so I was like, I love a celebrity that's like a fan, you know? Like,
yeah.
Like she was like freaking out because she was like, oh my God, I love the Jonas Brothers, like whatever.
That's funny.
So I've always loved her. Like all the things I've seen her and I liked her. So I'm like, okay, I stan you even more now.
Yeah. I mean, she was in that movie with Cole Sprouse, right? That was her?
Oh, was she the girl in 5 Feet Apart?
5 Feet Apart?
I didn't watch that.
Oh, okay. I think she's that girl. So I'm like,
I know her from Edge of 17 with Haley Steinfeld.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So I like her in that.
Yeah, she's pretty good.
Yeah. All right. Anyways, moving on. Recovery Road.
Recovery Road.
Teen alcoholic goes to rehab.
Yeah. Well, she's like in a group home, I think.
Yeah. Yes.
Yes, but she
Um.
has to recover.
Yeah, I feel like this was like fine. I like.
Yeah.
I'd
It
put it down
was
here
just
probably.
okay for me. Yeah. I was like, I didn't love her character.
Where are we going? Where are we going?
I don't know.
There.
Yeah. I found her to be like a bit annoying.
Fair. Same.
So, yes.
All right. Red Band Society. Sick teens in a hospital.
Yes. Griffin Gluck is
again.
back.
Yeah. I loved Red Band Society. I was sad when it got canceled, but it's also kind of like, how do you keep kids in a hospital? Like, that makes it even more sad for like multiple seasons.
Right. It wouldn't really make sense if there was a lot of seasons.
Yeah. And like Mandy Moore is in this, I think.
No way.
I think she's a doctor like later in the season.
Oh, okay.
Anyways, honestly, I would do 10 out of 10, but I'm okay with like liked it as well.
Yeah, I'd probably put in liked it, but it was pretty good. It was
Yeah.
like the pilot was fun.
Also, if you're comparing it to like Zack and Mia, which is also like sick kids in a hospital, like it's definitely better than this one.
Yeah, it's definitely
Which, I
higher
mean,
quality.
This one has Key and Lolly, so it like didn't really quite stand a chance. But no offense to Key and Lolly.
He wasn't the worst, I would say.
No, he wasn't bad. It's just like it's an
Yeah.
awesomeness TV production, so like it's not going to be as good as like what Red Band Society was like on like Fox or something. So
That's true. Yeah, they
Yeah.
didn't really have a chance, but
so it's not. I wasn't trying to slander Key and Lolly. I'm sorry.
should we
but-
rate this one?
Yeah, let's just use that.
Yeah, it does have a very, very similar plot line as Red Band Society.
Yeah,
Yes.
I would put this in.
Didn't hate it,
Yeah.
or yeah.
Yeah. Wow. Yeah, I feel like we are harsher this time around. All right.
Yeah,
I guess,
we're
okay.
I mean, none of our categories are so harsh though. So, you know.
I mean, to be fair, I mean, like, we didn't record this, but, like, when we were creating the categories, like, back in the day, a couple years ago, I wanted to be a lot harsher, but you, Amy, you were a bit nicer, which, I mean, I feel like is a reflection of our friendship, so.
I just don't want to be too harsh. Like, what if it's somebody's, like, favorite show ever? And they're like, wow, sad.
I
You know?
mean, some of my favorite, I put Pretty Little Liars in 10 out of 10. You know, some of my favorite shows are hated by other people, so
That's fair. That's fair.
gotta accept that.
Yeah.
Speaking
Not
of
everything can be for
Riverdale,
everyone. Riverdale. Another
Archie
very
comics.
popular teen
Yeah.
drama.
Also, speaking of Cole Sprouse, have you seen this like interview thing where he was smoking inside?
I did not watch it. I saw a couple TikToks talking about it.
Same.
He had some interesting things to say. I was like, I don't know about that.
I don't know what he said. All I know is he was smoking inside, and I was like, "What do you mean, sir? It's 2023. Why are we smoking indoors?"
Yeah, and then I don't know. I just saw like a lot of people being like, "Oh, like he's not a very good person," and I was like, "Oh."
I mean, to
sad.
be fair, Dylan was always my fave twin, so
Okay. I feel like Dylan seems very like unproblematic. Like he's just like
chill.
living his life, you know?
I did watch him in a movie with like Sarah Hyland.
Oh,
recently,
like the
last year.
dating one, or like
Yeah, where he like
fake
creates
date.
like a fake boyfriend or something.
Yeah.
He was fine in that. The movie was bad, but he was fine in it.
That's good.
All right, Riverdale though.
Riverdale.
I mean, I've watched every season. The next season comes out in a few weeks, and I will be watching it. I will be seated. I will be watching weekly. So,
Yeah. I mean, I've seen the first season, and just based on the first season, I did like it a lot.
yeah, I think it's fair to put in liked it.
Yeah, I think like from what I've heard, it does go way off the rails
It
in
jumps the
later
shark pretty quick. Yeah.
seasons, but like for the first season in the pilot, it was good.
Yes, I agree. And I like the actors like as people. I mean, I guess not Cole Sprouse at this moment.
Yeah, we don't know.
Like I do like Lily Reinhart and Camila Mendez and KJ Apa. Like I think
Yeah.
they're all like fun. Oh, and what's her face? Madeleine Pesh. Because the girlies always do little TikToks together.
Yes, I love those.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Roswell, New
Roswell.
Mexico. Special
Yes, a special episode.
mention. Yeah.
It's a remake of the original Roswell, except for the characters are older. They're not in high school anymore.
Yeah, they're like 30. Gross.
Ew, 30.
But I liked the episode.
It is. Yeah, I do like Roswell a lot. I'd say I liked the original Roswell better, but this one
Okay.
was pretty good too.
Okay. Cool. Runaways, which is Marvel teens, and they find out their parents are evil, and they run away. I think.
That is very sad. It kind of reminds me of Descendants, that Disney Channel movie where all the kids are descendants of the villains in
Yeah, Dove Cameron.
movies. Yes.
All right. I feel like I liked Runaways. I was intrigued.
Yeah. Yeah, some like teenage like superheroes. Pretty fun.
Yeah. All right, Sabrina.
Sabrina.
Chilling Adventures of Sabrina.
Where it's a remake of Sabrina the Teenage Witch.
Yep. A little
But
darker, a little spookier.
It's yes,
more
it's
demonic.
definitely a lot more dark, a little bit satanic. But
Yeah.
I do like the show. I think the actress is very good.
Yes.
Kristen Shipka.
Kieran Shipka, yeah.
Yeah, she's really good.
So where do you want to put it?
I put it in liked it. I think
yeah.
I think it's a pretty good show.
So, yeah. Cool. Scream.
Scream.
So this is the TV show based off the movies. Bella Thorne. That's all I'm gonna say about that. No, it's
Is she the main character? Bella Thorne?
Didn't she die in the first one? In the first episode?
Yeah, I think so. I was like, wait.
Yeah. She is in it.
Yeah, she is in it though.
I feel like she was like the big like name attached.
Right. Yeah, they had to do that whole like switcheroo thing that
Right, the
Scream
whole,
is famous for.
Drew Barrymore situation.
Yes.
I would put this at the bottom of liked it probably. Like I feel like I really like the Scream movies.
Yeah.
Which the 6th one just came out, so
Yeah, and it has Jenna Ortega in it, so I want to watch it
yes.
because I do
She
like
was in
her.
the 5th one.
Oh, really? Oh, I
Yeah.
should watch that one too.
Yeah, she was the 5th one that came out, and then I guess spoilers, she doesn't die in that one.
Oh,
so now she's in the
I
6th
know.
one.
Yeah, now I know she won't die, which is good.
Yeah. Yeah, I'd put it because I would watch the rest of the seasons, just because I like Scream, not because this show is particularly good, but I think I would enjoy it. So,
Yeah.
what do you think?
Yeah. I do like Scream too, like the movie. So I think I'm having a hard time remembering how the episode went, but I think I did enjoy it. So I might go back and watch some more of it.
All right, I think it had like 2 or 3 seasons.
Good for them.
Yeah, I think there were 3 actually, which is pretty good for a teen drama.
Yeah.
All right, sex education, British teens learn about sex.
Yes. This one had a good pilot.
It does. This show is
Yeah.
really good. I've watched all. I think there's 2 3 seasons so far. And then all of the actors are like pretty like they're like doing a lot now. Like they got a pretty big bump from this show. I would put it a 10 out of 10. Like honestly, like I think it's really good.
Yeah.
But I don't know. What do you
Yeah,
think?
the pilot was very enjoyable. I do like the actor, also Butterfield. I think
Yeah.
he used to be like a child actor, and I liked him when he was in some movies.
Yeah.
Yeah, so he's really good. And I do like his mom too. She's very
Why can't
good
I think
actress.
of her name?
Jillian something, right?
Yeah, I think you're right. I don't know why.
Jillian something.
Yeah. All right. Shadowhunters.
Gillian Anderson? Is that her name?
Yes.
Yes. From X-Files.
Right. I have not watched that.
Me neither.
I think what is the X-Files is like aliens are out there or whatever. Like that's like
Yes, aliens.
I used to confuse X-Files and Cold Case Files, which are like very different shows, but they both said files in those. I was like, yeah, it's the same thing.
Yeah. Yeah, I think
but,
X-Files is a bit before our time.
Yeah.
So I think it was like too scary to watch when we were kids.
Yes. My parents didn't watch it either, so anyways, Shadowhunters, which is
Shadowhunters.
the Mortal Instruments?
Yes, based on the books. This one, I did read the books, but I think the show was not that good.
Yeah. All I remember is like incest.
There's like almost incest.
Yeah.
You're like, wait, is this incest? I don't know. And then yeah. Luckily it's not. Spoiler.
I would honestly I remember really not liking this one. Like also we watched so many like supernatural teen dramas. Like what do we have down here? Like we have Chloe, the 9 Lives of Chloe King we had around that time, Teen Wolf, like the Tomorrow People, like there were the Secret Circle, like those were all around the same time. Yeah. And I feel like Shadowhunters was just like the bottom of the barrel of those.
Yeah. There was a lot of like weird stuff with this show also. I remember like the movie, there was a movie about Shadowhunters as well that came out at the exact same time with Lily Collins and like...
Well, I think the movie did badly, which is why they created the show.
Oh.
Yeah.
So they were like, yeah, I don't know. It just was not working out.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Star-Crossed. Oh, wait. Where should we put this? Do we put this down here or do we want to move it
not
up?
for me, or didn't hate it. I mean, yeah, it wasn't the best. It wasn't like... I didn't like really, really dislike it though, I'd say. But you can put it at the top or the bottom of... Right. Yeah, I don't...
Well,
yeah.
Star-Crossed is immediately going here. No questions asked.
Star-Crossed was worse.
Star-Crossed was
Definitely.
like not only bad, it was offensive. So we're not
it's kind of problematic.
It was another Romeo and Juliet with aliens. That's
yes,
it.
It was another alien show.
Plus like a weird like racism.
Yes, they were
like,
trying to make it a metaphor for
racism in America.
Yeah, racism in
using
America.
White actors as the aliens, so.
But it just did not make sense. Yes, like the aliens were like second-class citizens, and they were like all locked up in a certain area, which it was just they were doing a lot for not very good material. So
Yes. All right, switched at birth.
Switched at birth.
Two teens are switched at birth.
Yes.
One is deaf, one is not.
Yes, this is a very scary thing. Now that if I ever have kids, like I'm gonna be very like I'm like watching this baby. It better be my baby, not a random one.
Also, this photo is giving Fault in Our Stars. Which I know Switched at Birth came out first, but like still.
Yeah.
It's like, okay.
Oh no. Yeah.
All right. I'd probably put about this and liked it. Like, I thought it was fine.
Yeah, I thought it was pretty good. I have seen more than just the pilot of this one.
Yeah, I feel like I would watch more too.
Yeah. It's pretty good.
Right. Switched, which is two teens switch places. More of a body swap Freaky Friday situation here.
Yes. So they're not switched at birth. They're actually switched bodies.
They're actually switched.
And this one is a Japanese show.
Yes.
I would say it was pretty good. It's not very comedic. It's pretty serious.
Oh, it is pretty dark, yeah.
Yeah. But I did enjoy it. So.
Okay. And liked it, you
I
think?
probably put it in liked it. Yeah.
Okay. Cool. Teen Wolf.
Teen Wolf.
Immediately, I'm putting in 10 out of 10.
Of course. Yeah.
Okay.
Teen Wolf.
My fave. The movie just came out. I have not watched it, but I heard it's bad. But this show,
Yeah.
season 3 is a perfect teen drama.
Yes.
Past season 3 goes a bit off the rails, but as we've established,
like all
with
good
teen
TV
dramas,
shows
that's
do.
not necessarily a bad thing.
Yes.
Like, I still watched it.
Yeah. Sometimes it just makes it more entertaining, you know?
Right.
If it's crazy.
Yeah.
I don't want to watch a show that's exactly like real life, because what's the point?
Right.
Yeah.
Exactly. I also, your sister's the one that got me into this show, so.
Yeah. I did used to watch it like when it came out. Like I would watch it like weekly, like the first season.
Yeah.
And it was good. Yeah. And of course, you know what? It introduced me to Dylan O'Brien, so that's always a good thing.
This is true. Also, I met Tyler Posey, and he was
Yeah, that is crazy.
So I have to stand.
Yeah.
I mean, do I have to stand? Probably not. But I do have to put him at the top of this ranking. Yes.
Yes. I will say, what's her name? Caitlin, is it Caitlin McNamara or something? The girl from Shadowhunters. I saw her at Universal. I did not say hi to her because she was like with her family, but I saw her. I was like, wait, I think that's that girl from that show. Yeah.
Nice. Yeah. I did follow Tyler Posey onto Haunted Mansion and then asked for a photo.
You followed him? Like you got in line behind him?
Yeah.
Oh, nice. I mean, what else are you gonna do waiting in line? You know?
Yeah. I mean, he was taking photos with a bunch of people. It wasn't like we were the only ones. Like there was a lot of people that saw him and were like, "Hey, can I get a photo?" And he's like, "Yeah, sure." So,
Okay. I mean, if you know, as long as he's like happy to do it, like that's great.
I also saw Ashley Benson at Disneyland at a different time.
Oh.
And she was like with her family and was like not taking photos, and I was like, okay, cool. Like it was cool. Like we saw her, but like we didn't like go ask her for a photo. But like Tyler Posey was just like chilling with like his girlfriend at the time, and then a bunch of people were asking for photos. So
Nice.
yeah,
It's always fun to see like celebrities out and about. I'm like,
in the
wow,
field.
they're just like us.
Yeah, they like Disneyland,
Yeah.
except they get escorts around.
Wow. Lucky for them.
What a time! But yeah, he was like fully in line at Haunted Mansion, just like with the rest of us plebs. So
Wow. Yeah, they really are just like us.
yeah. All right, the 100.
The 100.
About us living in space, and then they send all the teens back to Earth to be like, is it inhabitable or not?
Yeah,
maybe you'll die, maybe you won't. Who knows?
This was like the start of those shows where and like all the kids are just like have to fend for themselves. There's no adults. Yeah. This one was pretty good.
I liked this one. Like,
yeah,
I know like my brother watched it, he really liked it, so
yeah,
like I like plan to watch this at some point.
Okay.
I put it pretty high up.
yeah.
Okay. All right. We're very close. There's so many. The A-list, which was British teens go camping.
They're at another summer camp.
Yeah. And
Of
there's
them.
something spooky about it, I think.
Yes, there's another like ghost possession, something's going on. Yeah, we've had quite a few of
Yeah,
those.
I was kind of like meh on this one. Like, I honestly like, didn't really care that much. So I would honestly like, okay, I'll put it above Shadowhunters, but like,
Yeah, this one was not the best. I think a lot of the characters were kind of just like blah to me. I didn't really care
yeah,
about them. Yeah.
right, yeah, right. Carrie Diaries, which is
Carrie Diaries.
pre-Elvis, Austin Butler, and
Yes. Pre Sex and the City, Carrie Bradshaw when
yes,
she's still
yes.
in high
So
school.
yeah, before Carrie Bradshaw met Big, and before Austin Butler changed his accent.
Yeah.
Um,
This one is
which
one of my favorites.
yeah,
I think it's a really fun show. Especially if you like fashion or I guess Sex and the City, which I don't even really care about Sex and the City, but I like this show.
right.
So,
Yeah. I remember the pilot because like she like her mom dies like
yeah.
the pilot.
Yeah.
And I do remember like the pilot was like and we at the time a lot of the shows had dead parents like as like a prerequisite to like the show.
Yeah.
And I feel like in this one like really like handled the grief part of it really well.
Yeah.
And I remember it like I was like, oh, because like a lot of times like the parent will die like before the pilot, and then the pilot will be like, everything's fine now, and it's like that's like not how grief works. But like in this, they actually like acknowledged it, and she
Yes.
like actually dealt with her grief in the first episode. So I had like appreciated that, and yeah. So where do you want to put it?
I'd put it in 10 out of 10. I would
All right,
I would watch
fair.
this one again, honestly.
I feel like all of these are like my choosings for 10 out of 10. So
So yeah, we can put it up there.
okay. All right. The Fosters, a family fosters kids. Their last name is also Foster.
Yeah, what a coincidence.
What's a coincidence? It's giving Fuller House, where she married a guy with the last name Fuller.
Oh, right.
Okay. I would put this in liked it. Also, iconically, Jake T. Austin got replaced with Noah Centineo in this.
Yeah, it's where Noah Centineo got his start before
Yes.
Tall the Boys. So
Yes. And Sierra Burgess is a loser.
right.
Yeah, I'd put it in liked it. Like, I feel like it was good.
Yeah. Yeah. I liked it. I liked the family dynamics. That was interesting.
The Get Down.
Yeah. The Get Down is another
like
one
this
of my
one.
favorites.
Yeah.
It's another movie or TV musical set in the 70s about like the
Yeah.
the disco era and
Yeah.
the start of rap, which is kind of fun.
Yes.
Yeah.
Justice Smith, Jane Smith,
Yeah.
all the Smiths.
All the
Will's not
Smiths.
in it, though.
Yeah, sorry, Will Smith. No.
Will's not in it.
Yeah. This one it was really good. I was sad when they canceled it, but apparently it was like the most expensive Netflix show at the time. Like it cost like a few million every episode, so I guess that's why they had to cancel it. But
Oh, yeah, it was expensive.
yeah, but it was very good. So I'd recommend it. I'd put it
Where are
in
we at? Oh,
10 out of
Get Down.
10. This can be my
Where
my
do you want
other
it?
pick.
Before or above or below Carrie Diaries?
Um I think it might be like a better show, but it's not a better teen drama because like you don't.
Okay.
Well, I guess you do see them in school a little bit, but not that much.
Yeah,
Yeah.
in the first episode, there's like the poetry thing.
Yeah. So I put it, maybe below it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. All right. Last row. Okay.
Oh,
The Lying Game.
we're getting through 'em.
Which is from the same author as Pretty Little Liars.
Yes.
About twins that switch places. More switching. But then one goes
Yeah.
missing.
Yeah.
I feel like I'd put it here. What episode is it now?
Yeah. I'd say same. I think it was fun, but it was a bit like there's better
Yeah.
shows out there.
I remember I watched it when it came out because I read the book.
Mm.
And I was like really pumped because I was like, okay, I read Pretty Little Liars and then the show came out and I didn't like the show at the beginning when it first came out. I rewatched it later and now it's iconic. But then Lion Game came out and I was like, ooh, maybe I'll like this one, and I liked it even less.
Oh no.
So, rip. Maybe I would go back and I'd be like, wow, this is actually iconic.
Who knows?
All right.
Okay, next.
The next step, which is the dance show in Canada.
Yeah. This one, it was another show similar to Free Reign, where it was targeted towards a younger audience, and it was also kind of mockumentary style, right?
Yeah, it was mockumentary,
But it was just a little bit more like low budget.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
it has a lot of seasons though.
Yeah.
So, people
it's popular.
Like 5 seasons or something.
Yeah.
That's not true. There's like 10 or something. Anyways, Nine Lives of Chloe King. Chloe has cat powers.
Whoa. Yes.
I'd put it down here.
Yeah. This one, it was okay.
Yeah.
They were trying, but yeah, it wasn't that good. Sorry to Chloe King.
Yeah. All right, The Politician, which is Ben Platt pre Dear Evan Hansen movie, but he's still in high school.
He still does not look like a high schooler though.
He has better hair in this at least.
Yeah, but in this one at least everyone looks way too old to be in high school, so it makes a little bit more sense.
Yeah, I mean, his hair's better, but that is a low bar.
I liked this one.
I actually liked this one.
Yeah, it's pretty over the top, campy, but it's supposed to be.
It's supposed to be, right?
Yeah.
I'd put it pretty high. Like the first season's like good.
Ooh.
I watched both seasons, but the first season I liked a lot better.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay, The Secret Circle.
Secret Circle. Another one about witches.
Witches in Washington State.
Yes. Yes, another one where she discovers her witch powers at like age 16.
Yeah, it's kind of the same as Chloe King to me.
Yeah, I would say I liked it more than Chloe King.
Yeah, so would you put it you put it up here?
Yeah. You put it
I think that's fair. I'd probably put it. Yeah, I'd probably put it there. Like, I do remember, but it is giving similar vibes to Chloe King, anyways.
Mm-hmm.
All right, The Society. This is my favorite show in the world.
Oh,
that's not true, but it is. I really like this show.
It was good. It's
I would put it in 10 out of 10.
Lord of the Flies, like all the parents disappear. What's gonna happen? They got to make their own society.
Yeah, I'm really sad that they got canceled. It's really good.
Yeah.
All right, Stranded, a Thai show where all of the teens are stranded on an island.
Yes. So kind of similar, but we don't know if the parents are missing or they just can't communicate with them.
Right.
Yeah, this one was pretty good. I liked it.
Yeah, I put it and liked it too.
Yeah.
All right, The Tomorrow People. Robbie Amell has powers. Oh, he
he can teleport.
He wakes up in other people's beds.
He can. He has telekinesis. I think. He is the evolved race of humans. They are not.
Right.
They are not human anymore. They're Homo superiors.
Homo superiors.
They're just better than us, I guess.
I can't believe this show got canceled. Damn. Honestly, like, I didn't hate it.
Yeah, it was kind of fun.
But it's like, it is kind of fun.
Like superheroes,
but,
yeah.
I don't know. Do you think liked it or you think?
Yeah, either end of liked it or beginning of one episode is enough.
Okay, let's do this. One episode is enough. Yeah. Okay. All right. Trinkets. Teens
Trinkets.
like to steal things in Portland. They go to a kleptomania sport group.
Yes. Yeah. The only thing these three girls have in common is that they like to steal things.
Yeah. I would put this probably in one episode is enough.
Yeah. Um, yeah, I didn't really have strong feelings for it.
Yeah, me either. All right, Twisted. Avon Jogia murdered someone, or did he?
Allegedly,
Allegedly.
he did
I mean,
go
he
to
did go to jail
jail,
for it.
but we're not sure yet if he
Yeah.
actually did it or why he did it. It might have been in self-defense, I think.
Right.
Yes.
Right.
But it's the mystery of the show. Like,
Yeah.
why did
Which
he do
I
that?
feel like we both kind of like had high hopes for this. Like we were hopeful that it was good, and then it wasn't good. It
Yeah.
was giving Kyle XY vibes in that way.
Yes, we built it up in our heads. We're like, this is gonna be
we were like,
good.
oh, yeah.
And then I know, kind of disappointing because I do like Avon Jogia. So
Yeah, what has he been in recently?
I'm not sure, but I was a big Victorious fan. So
I mean, I think we all were big Victoria's fans, Amy.
excuse me.
Oh, that meme will never die.
Yeah, it's too good.
It's too good. Also, it's wild that Ariana Grande was on that. Like, what a time.
Yeah, she got so famous.
So what do you think? One episode is enough?
Yeah, one episode is enough.
Yeah. I think we'll give it points for having high hopes.
Yeah.
All right. Last but not least, the German show, We Are the Wave.
Yes.
Where the guy that looks like Machine Gun Kelly to me gets a bunch of teens together to rebel against the government.
Yeah.
Yeah. I actually kind of like this one, I feel.
One, it was interesting. The pilot.
Yeah.
I was intrigued. Like, what are they going to do next? Like, are they going to overthrow the government? Or, I don't know.
Yeah. All right. Well, that is it. Should we read over the tiers?
Yeah.
You might want to put this on 2-point speed, but I will read them through.
Okay. Kind of.
All right.
Kind of good. Should we go from
10
low to top?
Oh, low to high.
Low to high.
Okay, so at the very bottom, not for me, we got Star-Crossed and All Night. Boo.
Sorry. Yeah.
And then in the Didn't Hate It tier, we have Shadowhunters, The A-List, Ravenswood, Jane by Design, Recovery Road, The 9 Lives of Chloe King, Free Reign, The Next Step, Insatiable, Quicksand, Dead of Summer, Zack and Mia, Everything Sucks, and Baby.
Wow. Okay.
Okay. One episode is enough. Mortel, Twisted, The Lion Game, Trinkets, Love Alarm, Light as a Feather, A Love So Beautiful, The Secret Circle, Legacies, Atypical, Elite, The Tomorrow People.
Okay.
All right.
Middle of the pack.
It. Yes, liked it. We Are the Wave, Switched at Birth, Scream, The Fosters, On My Block, East Los High, Huge, The Stranded, Runaways, David Makes Man, Roswell, New Mexico, The Chilling Adventures of Sabrina, Bunheads, End of the Fucking World. I probably should bleep that.
Bleep.
The End of the Effing World, The 100, The Politician, Red Band Society, 13 Reasons Why, Riverdale, Looking for Alaska, Euphoria. And finally, our 10 out of 10 teen dramas of the 2010s.
Woo!
Pretty Little Liars, Finding Carter, Dare Me, The Society, All American, Sex Education, The High School Musical, High School Musical, the musical, the series, The Get Down, The Carrie Diaries, American Vandal, and finally, number one, in our hearts and on our TV screens, Teen Wolf.
Woohoo! Okay.
All right.
Yeah.
I'm gonna download this.
This is quite.
And then I'll try to post it on Insta.
Okay. Yeah. I know. Let us know if you agree with this list or if you think we like really messed up. Do we put your fave in the bottom? I don't know.
Your thoughts or comments on Instagram. Comments, we'll hopefully have this on YouTube and Spotify. All right, well, that is it for this week. Thanks for watching and or listening. If you like our podcast, give us 5 stars and rate and review us on Spotify and Apple Podcasts. You can follow us on Instagram at Not Another Teen Drama and on TikTok at Not Another Teen Drama Pod. And next week, we will be watching Party 5.
Yay! Thanks for listening and watching.
Bye.
Bye.